shall be entered into the minutes of this meeting.
Roll call, please.
Freeholder Barrett.
Here.
Freeholder Molina.
Here.
Freeholder Polos. Freeholder Rios.
Here.
Freeholder Scott. Here. Freeholder Valenti. Freeholder Director Rapana.
Here. At this time, we need to deviate from the regular order of business for the purpose of conducting one public hearing. Ordinance number 390. Order.
Notice of this public hearing was published in the Home News Tribune on May 11, 2010. This public hearing was authorized at a meeting of the Board of Chosen Freeholders held on May 6, 2010.
Please read the ordinance, ordinance number 390 by title only.
Bond ordinance providing for various 2010 capital improvements by and in the County of Middlesex, State of New Jersey, appropriating $45,481,390 therefore, and authorizing $43,315,584 bonds or notes of the county to finance part of the cost thereof, and authorizing the public hearing to be held on Thursday, May 20th, 2010 at 7 p.m. and publication thereof.
At this time, I'd like to open the public hearing. Anyone from the public that would like to comment on ordinance number 390? Need a motion? Close.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. I need a motion to adopt ordinance number 390 on final reading.
So moved. Second.
A motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. Roll call, please.
Freeholder Barrett.
Yes.
Freeholder Delina.
Yes.
Freeholder Rios.
Yes.
Freeholder Scott.
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rapana.
Yes. Amendment of resolutions.
We have several this evening. The first is a proclamation recognizing May 2010 as our Arthritis Awareness Month in Middlesex County, and the following commemorative resolutions. The first is recognizing Rachel Rosenhaus of Edison, as she is named a 2010 recipient of the National Association of Counties Nationwide Scholarship. Next is recognizing the following departments for their participation and assistance in conducting the H1N1 influenza clinics held at various locations throughout Middlesex County: Public Health Department, Superintendent of Schools, Fire Marshal, Reprographics Division, Department of Public Works, Department of Parks. Next is recognizing the schools that collected more than 1,000 pounds of food in the 2010 McFoods Annual Food Drive. And last is recognizing Matthew Granis of Ford's, as he is a member of Boy Scout Troop 53 and has achieved his Eagle Scout Award.
I need a motion.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. Roll call.
Freeholder Barrett.
Yes.
Freeholder Delina.
Yes.
Freeholder Rios.
Yes.
Freeholder Scott.
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rafano.
Yes.
Presentation.
Yes.
Would Taylor Pavey and Tom Spachowski come to the podium, please?
He's not that scary.
On May 16th, there was the 2010 Arthritis Walk here in Middlesex County. Taylor was the youth chair, I believe, and Tom was the event chair. And this proclamation that I have signed proclaims May 2010 as Arthritis Awareness Month in Middlesex County, and I'm certainly very pleased to present this to you. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Tom Spachowski, and I'm on the board of the New Jersey Arthritis Foundation. And we did have our walk this past Sunday, and it was a beautiful day. And we had over 200 walkers, and all together with volunteers, we had probably 300 people at Middlesex County College. And the whole goal was to make people aware of arthritis and to raise money for research so that we could find a cure for this terrible disease. And I want to thank Middlesex County for this great, proclamation. Thank you.
No.
And would Rachel Rosenhaus please come forward? And nationwide representatives?
I'd like to read the proclamation, or resolution, I'm sorry, that we're presenting to Rachel Rosenhaus. And any time that a student is excelling, it's always great news to hear and to promote, especially when they come from Middlesex County. It has come to our attention that Rachel has been chosen by the National Association of Counties, otherwise known as NACO, as one of the 2010 nationwide scholarship recipients. She's a senior attending Edison High School and planning to attend Rowan University in Glassboro to major in business. She's been awarded a $2,000 for college because of her essay describing why it's important for a public sector employee to start saving early for retirement. How commendable, and what a foresight this young lady has to think. You know, we hear a lot in the news, and we read a lot about what's going on in New Jersey and in the country, and here's a young lady that took the initiative to get involved like this at such an early age, and it's very commendable. So on behalf of the Board of Chosen Freeholders, congratulations.
Freeholder. Freeholder. I would just like to say that Rachel is the daughter of Lester Rosenhaus, a Middlesex County employee of the Parks Department. How many years, Lester? 34 years, and also is a officer of AFSCME Local 3440. So possibly she heard a lot of talk at the dinner table about saving for retirement. And I've known Rachel since she was just a little bitty thing. Congratulations.
Well, board members, employees of the county, on behalf of Nationwide Retirement Solutions, we are so excited to present this check to you. And we started this scholarship program 5 years ago to commemorate our 25 years of relationship with NACO and Nationwide. And we believed in Nationwide that we should not just try to educate adults. We need to reach out to high school. Let's talk to them about saving, investing, and saving for retirement. And Lester shared with me today that 2 weeks prior to the expiration to submit the final qualification to qualify for the scholarship, she submitted her online enrollment, presented her essay, and won. And we awarded 4 scholarships throughout the country, and she is representing the East region. So, what I like to say, if I could have Lester and Donna, I know Donnie want to take photos, maybe to get someone to assist you with that. Kevin, is it possible I could get the shot with the freeholders?
Sure.
Sure.
Thank you. I can just move over here, that'd be fine?
Sure. We should stand up, right? Stand.
Rachel, I want to say this is a proud moment, I'm sure, not only for you, but also for Lester and Donna. It goes to show what hard work does pay off. And I'm sure it's just a stepping stone to the future success you have planned for the rest of your life. I'm so proud of you. On behalf of Nationwide and NACO, we present this check to you for $2,000 at the university of your choice. Congratulations. Please give her a hand. Thank you, freeholders.
Thank you. Congratulations, Lester. Donna.
Okay, why don't we call them all up? We'll expedite this.
We'd like to call David Pappy from the Public Health Department, Dr. Gail Reynolds from Superintendent of Schools, Michael Gallagher, Fire Marshal, Donna Mangione, representing Reprographics Division, David Campion, Director of Public Works, and Ralph Albanier, Director of Parks and Recreation. Please come forward.
I'd like to get everyone that was just listed, if they could come up. And I'd like to let everyone know in the audience, obviously we were all taken back when we had the information that was given to us early on when the H1N1 was declared a pandemic, and Middlesex County, the state of New Jersey, United States, acted in a professional, quick response. And I could say all these individuals that were involved, that were just listed, all acted in a team, quality, professional effort that was unbelievable and commendable. I really sincerely say that because a lot of people put a lot of effort into this, and it wasn't an overnight thing to do. It took a lot of planning and hard work, dedication, and again, I stress, teamwork, which is so important. And it was unbelievable how we acted. So again, I have to reiterate, professionally. We're different towns, Office of Emergency Management, police departments. All people just gelled and meshed together because of their efforts and worked well. We had one clinic that we did over 250 people in one day. Unbelievable. And it was just so professional. People were in and out in less than 10 minutes. So to all of you, I say congratulations and thank you for a job well done.
Jennifer?
Going to help me? Okay. Good afternoon. Good evening. I'm here today in 2010, the Spring Food Drive, the top collecting schools for McFoods. We will start, I'm going to read part of the resolution once, and then I'll hand them out to the different schools, if that's all right. The resolution reads as, whereas it has come to the attention of the Middlesex County Board of Chosen Freeholders that the students in the South River have collected donations for this year's annual spring food drive with a total of 1,050 pounds of food. South River has been a consistent supporter of the McFoods program for the last 5 years. And we are very, very proud of South River. Would the representative from South River come up, please? Do we have? No? Who's here? No? Okay. The next school is the Parkview School in Milltown. No? Okay.
Why don't you go by this and just announce them and I'll find them in here.
No, I'm going to announce them all, and if they're not here, people that are listening on the TV will know that they were here, but they could have gotten stuck in traffic. The next school is the Brookside School in Monroe, the Benjamin Franklin School in Edison. Wasn't there one that's going to come up? The Anthony V. Sayers, what is it? Sayers Elementary School in Perth Amboy. the South River Primary School in South River, the Applegarth Middle School in Monroe Township, the Mill Lake School in Monroe Township, the James Madison Primary School in Edison, the Barclay Brook School in Monroe, the South Plainfield Middle School. We're up to 1,250 pounds. Doing a great job. What's wrong?
No, I think we do have someone from Applegarth.
Oh, all right. I went right past you? That's all right. Now let me find it.
She'll take the other ones from Monroe as well.
Oh, all right. I'll go through them, so you'll take all the Monroe ones? Sure. Congratulations, a great job. I'll go through them, and then I'll give them all to you. The Roosevelt School in New Brunswick, the Bartle School in Highland Park.
Yes.
Yes? Do we have someone here? Come on up. 1,250 pounds of food. You did a great job. Congratulations. The Washington Elementary School in Edison. £1,300. Great job. Thank you. You want me in? The Metuchen High School in Metuchen. 1,350 pounds. Great job. Congratulations. St. Thomas the Apostle School in Old Bridge. 1,450 pounds. Great. Congratulations. Thank you. The Oak Tree Elementary School in Monroe Township. The Livingston School in New Brunswick. Is there someone here? 1,500 pounds, great. Thank you so much. She doesn't want a picture. Come on. That's all right.
Thank you.
The James J. Flynn School in Perth Amboy. Yeah, great. Sure.
Thank you. It was our pleasure.
Thank you. Appreciate the support.
Thank you.
The Emma L. Artleth School in Parlin. £1,600.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, thank
us.
you. That's you, right?
Thank you.
The Dwight D. Eisenhower School in Piscataway. the John Adams School in North Brunswick. Do you know this lady? Who is this? Your mom? And you got 1,700 pounds. Whoa. Way to go. Congratulations. East Brunswick High School. No? The E.J. Patton School in Perth Amboy. How much did you collect? Do you remember? 1,800. 1,800 pounds. That's right. Great job.
Go Perth Amboy.
Great job. The Lawrencebrook School in East Brunswick. No? The Frost Elementary School in East Brunswick. We're now up to 2,150 pounds of food. What a great job. Congratulations. Can't even imagine how much food that is. Yes. Should be very proud. Next is the Randolphville School in Piscataway. The Middlesex County Academy for Science, Mathematics, and Engineering Technologies in Edison. Wow. 2,800 pounds of food. Great job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
It's amazing, isn't it? It's amazing.
The A.C. Redshaw School in New Brunswick. £3,150 pounds. I'm a New Brunswick girl, born and raised. You did a great job. Thanks again. Thank you. The Campbell School in Metuchen. They're not here, but they collected 4,450 pounds. Well, I didn't realize that. I was born and raised in New Brunswick, but currently live in South Brunswick. And South Brunswick is the top winner with 12,100 pounds of food. Go South Brunswick. Great job. Boy.
Yeah, you guys in the middle here. 16, yeah.
That's unbelievable.
16, it's a ton, yeah.
No, 2,000 pounds is a ton. Yes. Railroad guy. That's 6 tons.
Yeah.
2,000 pounds is a ton.
Right.
Oh my God. And you were in AT&T.
We never got that.
No. Oh, I'll make sure that that happens. Don't worry. You'll be getting another one. I'll make a phone call tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone, for all that hard work.
Correspondence?
Each freeholder has been provided with a list of correspondence received by the clerk's office since our last meeting. This correspondence will be kept on file in the office of the clerk of the board for reference.
I need a motion to accept the correspondence.
So moved.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
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 Any opposed? Ayes have it. I need a motion to accept the minutes of the February 18th, March 4th, and March 11th meetings.
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any
Aye.
opposed? Ayes have it. I need a motion to resume the regular order of business.
So moved.
Second?
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Ayes have it. Reports of freeholders. Freeholder Barrett.
Thank you, Director. My first report is from Housing and Community Development. The Middlesex County Department of Housing and Community Development is administering a homeless prevention and rapid rehousing program with the stimulus funds provided by the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. These funds are for households who are homeless or at imminent risk of homelessness. In addition of providing temporary rental assistance, a case manager will work with each household to ensure that they are assessing all available services that they may qualify for, not just for housing, but with assistance for a job search, credit repair, child care, and referrals to other providers based on household needs. To date, there have been 100 households screened for the eligibility for this worthwhile program. Potential applicants should contact the InfoLine Homeless Hotline, and that number is 888-908-4636. And if they call that number again, it's 888-908-4636 for information about this program and the eligibility requirements. My second report, I'm pleased to announce that tonight's agenda includes a resolution to accept the bid for guide rail improvements on many of our county roads. If approved, this resolution, and that resolution number is 10865, it would improve the safety of roads throughout the county, and all of the work will be paid for with federal stimulus dollars. This, in combination with the road resurfacing projects that we approved at our last freeholders meeting, will mean safer roadways for our drivers, passengers, and pedestrians. The county engineer's office estimated that the work, which includes the installation of new guide rails as well as the upgrade of many existing ones, would cost more than $6.7 million. The winning bid from Highway Safety Systems, Inc. came in at $4.6 million. This represents a significant savings. The stimulus funds are doing exactly what they were intended to do. Not only are they being used to put residents back to work, but to make our county a safer place. I urge my freeholder colleagues to approve this resolution so we can move forward with this important project. And I wish to thank the county engineer, John Reiser, and his department for taking an aggressive approach to bringing federal stimulus funds to Middlesex County. Their work has resulted in more than $13 million of federal money being put to work here in Middlesex County. Thanks, John, to you and your staff. That's my report.
Thank you, Freeholder. Freeholder Dolina.
Okay. Thank you, Freeholder Director. At this time, the schedule for all the softball and hardball games are being made up, and they still haven't come to go up to print. But we already have, for our Labor Day concert weekend, we have the two bands, the Mahoney Brothers and the Grease Band. So it's a great opportunity to come out and listen to some great music. It's always been for the weekend of Labor Day. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Freeholder. Freeholder Deputy Director Ron Rios.
Thank you, Director. I have a few things to say. As far as our health department goes, our pancreatic cancer walk will be held on June 5th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in Roosevelt Park at Stephen Capestro Theater. The first 300 people to register will get a free T-shirt. It's to bring more awareness on pancreatic cancer. Obviously, I have a special attention to this because this is what I lost my mom to, and I think it's important that we bring more awareness to this and fight this dreadful disease. Last year's cancer walk raised over $1,700, and in partnership with the Cancer Institute that will be there on that day, and also students from our Voctech Academy in Edison. Tonight we'll be receiving over $202,000 in grants between Cancer Early Education and Emergency Preparedness Grant for H1N1. As far as our environmental division goes, our body shop inspections are continuing, and our dry cleaning inspections are continuing throughout the county. As far as Rutgers Extension Services go, we have our Master Gardeners Helpline, and it helps anyone that's interested in any kind of gardening tips, any kind of gardening problems. You can reach that helpline at 732-398-5220, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. till 12 noon. This past May 17th, we had our vocational school had our teen driving safety summit, and it was held at our vocational school. And I'd like to thank Freeholder Scott and Freeholder Barrett for attending. It was a great event, and it was a production by our students there, and it's to bring awareness on driving attention on teenagers, to make sure that they don't text, they don't talk on cell phones, they don't get distracted with loud music, playing games in the car. It's a serious thing. And I didn't have the opportunity to attend, but everyone had kudos about it. It was a great performance. A video was presented by the students, and it was really a great program, and hopefully it will save lives. Today was graduation day at Middlesex County College, and of course that's another proud day for Middlesex County. And that concludes my report. Thank you, Director.
Thank you, Freeholder. Freeholder Scott.
Thank you, Freeholder Director. I have a couple of reports. There's a program at the county correction facility called ASAP. It's an alcohol substance abuse program, and they are the only licensed in-house program throughout the state. And last week, they recognized our warden, Chicky, for his support and dedication to the program, and I want to say thank you for that. Also on tonight's agenda is a Resolution 10-892, which would authorize the county to hire a consultant to act on behalf of in negotiating with the U.S. Marshals to house federal detainees at the county's adult correction facility in North Brunswick. I want to encourage my Freeholder colleagues to approve this resolution because it could bring over $5 million in new revenue each year into the county. Greenberg Trout, which has negotiated on behalf of several New Jersey counties, has a proven record of successful negotiations with the U.S. Marshals Service. Our facility has the capacity, we have the personnel, and we can bring a new, stable, sustainable source of revenue to the county. I enthusiastically support the hiring of Greenberg Trout to work on our behalf, and I'm asking my Freehold colleagues to do the same. Recently, the employees of Middlesex County Clerk's Office attended a new federally mandated passport certification program. The two-day course took place on April 28th and 29th, hosted by representatives from the National Passport Center. The training centered on new passport regulations and on the individual obligations as passport acceptance agents. The employees were required to pass a test, and at the end of the training, in order to continue the passport acceptance duties. And I'm pleased to announce that all our passport acceptance agents have passed the program and received their certifications. It's through the hard work of our county clerk, Elaine Flynn, and her office that we continue to provide the most efficient and effective to-date service for our residents. And I'm very proud of our passport acceptance agents. Tonight, I'm excited to report that Middlesex County has received an additional $800,000 in federal Homeland Security funds to establish a Metro Urban Search and Rescue Team and to purchase a fully equipped, state-of-the-art rescue truck to be used by the team. The search and rescue team, consisting of 45 firefighters from fire departments throughout the county and private sector, will respond to major emergency incidents throughout the state. Firefighters receive a total of 160 hours of training, structural collapse, trench collapse, grappling from high rises, and rescuing people from confined space. It is highly specialized training that will enhance the county's ability to respond to all types of emergencies. It becomes the 11th such team in New Jersey. I want to thank our Fire Marshal, Mike Gallagher, and our County OEM Coordinator, Rory Zach, for their work in securing these funds. I also want to thank and commend all the members of the Middlesex County Urban Search and Rescue Team who put themselves in harm's way to save others. This is an incredible, selfless commitment that deserves to be recognized tonight, and again, I say thank you. I am pleased also to announce tonight a new shared service opportunity with local fire districts to purchase emergency radios that will not only enhance communications between various agencies, but would also result in significant savings for our municipalities. 2 fire districts in Monroe Township have voted to act as a host agent in submitting an application for the 2010 Assistance Firefighters Grant Program. They have decided to hire a grant writer to seek federal Homeland Security dollars available through this program to enhance radio operations on a regional basis. The Monroe districts, and working with our shared service coordinator, Mark Boyler, and Middlesex County Fire Marshal, Michael Gallagher, also have asked other districts of the county to join in this application. The grant requires that multiple government agencies be part of this grant. So far, fire departments from New Brunswick, Dunellen, Cranberry, Jamesburg, South Brunswick, and Rutgers University Public Safety have expressed interest in joining the effort. This grant opportunity comes at a very good time. New Federal Communications Commission mandate goes into effect on January 1st, 2013, that will require most of Middlesex County towns to modify or replace their current system. Individual towns are facing replacement costs of more than $1 million each. That cost includes the system itself and new radio units. However, earlier this year, the county completed its conversion to 800 megahertz system. By doing so, we have not only bypassed FCC, but have installed a system that brings true radio interoperability between the county agencies, local fire, police, and EMS emergency management agencies. Municipalities have been invited to join the 800 megahertz system radio. Though towns will have to pay to convert to the system, towns will not have to pay the higher replacement costs involved with the FCC regulation to pay to maintain the system. If the firefighter grant application is successful, participating municipalities stand to save even more money. Any funds received will be used to offset the cost of each individual radio. Radio replacement in some towns could cost up to $1 million. Towns that join the grant application will be asked to split the cost of hiring a consultant, which is estimated to be $7,200. Funds received through this program will be shared among the participants. And I am very excited about this shared service opportunity, and I encourage our municipal partners to join our 800 megahertz system, and in this grant process to save a significant amount of taxpayer dollars. This program is also a win for law and public safety. Seamless, real-time communications between all emergency disciplines is critical to effective and efficient emergency response. And I want to thank the Monroe Township Fire Commissioners for the diligence in going after this grant funds. And I want to thank Mark Boyler and Mike Gallagher for their continued hard work on behalf of the county. And again, I say thank you. Thank you, Freeholder Director.
Thank you, Freeholder. Two comments. This past Tuesday, I was inducted into the National Vocational Honor Society. Apparently, I was nominated by the our Votech system to be in that, and it was quite an honor. It was a very, very nice ceremony, and I was very pleased to be asked to be a member of the Honor Society. Secondly, today, myself along with Freeholder Scott, Freeholder Valente, and Freeholder Barrett attended the Middlesex County College graduation. The president told me that it was the largest graduating class they've had. It was a very, very nice ceremony, and I had a chance to speak on behalf of the county. So things are looking good. That's all I have. On to Mr. Kelso, resolutions to be amended.
Yes, Freeholder Director, we have one resolution to be amended. That's Resolution 10-850 on page 8. The resolution has a correction to be made in the amount of the grant to be requested from $11,140 amended to $115,100, and we would need a roll call vote on that.
Need a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. Roll call.
Freeholder Barrett,
Yes.
Freeholder Delina,
Yes.
Freeholder Rios,
Yes.
excuse me, Freeholder Scott,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rafano.
Yes.
And,
Resolutions to be added.
there are none.
Resolutions to be held.
Yes, we have one resolution to be held, Resolution 10-868 on page 10. This resolution is being requested to be held as a result of receiving a bid protest, which we, at the County Council's office, wish to review before we move on an action to reject. And we would need a roll call vote on that.
I need a motion to hold Resolution 868.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. Roll call.
Freeholder Barrett,
Yes.
Freeholder Delina,
Yes.
Freeholder Polos,
Yes.
Freeholder Rios,
Yes.
Freeholder Scott,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rafano.
Yes. Resolutions to be voided.
Yes, Freeholder Director, we have two resolutions to be voided. The first is on page 11, 10-879. That was identified for the board on Monday evening and is listed as a void, so no vote is necessary. The second, which is requested to be voided, is resolution number 10-817 on page 5. This would have been to authorize the purchase of annual maintenance and support from Minolta Printing Equipment as required by the Middlesex County Clerk's Office from Innovative Document Imaging LLC in a total amount of $3180, and this was requested by the department, I believe.
Okay, at this point in
We
time.
need a vote, roll call vote on
Roll
it.
call vote. I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. Roll call.
Freeholder Barrett,
Yes.
Freeholder Delina,
Yes.
Freeholder Polos,
Yes.
Freeholder Rios,
Yes.
Freeholder Scott,
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rafano.
Yes. At this time, I'd like to open the meeting up to the public for discussion on resolutions listed on the agenda. Remember, there's a 5-minute rule.
Dan Cummings, New Brunswick, New Jersey, 90 Townsend Street. I'm a member of Middlesex County Coalition for Immigrants' Rights, Middlesex County First Friends. First, I wanted to thank the Freeholders for the visiting program that was set up while there was an ICE contract. It was actually kind of groundbreaking in what we were able to accomplish. Thank you. Is a representative from Greenberg Tarig here?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's good. Have you negotiated contracts for Monmouth, Bergen, Passaic, Hudson, or Essex? No. None of those counties. Okay. How long will the audit take?
The audit is anticipated to take no more than 3 weeks.
Wow. You do realize, I'm sure, that the Federal Detention Handbook is about 124 pages? The ice detention standards are in here as well. Will you be going through those standards to see if the county meets those?
No, my understanding is that the county is not interested in housing ice detainees.
Okay, if that comes up in negotiations, will that be something that will be brought to the freeholders?
It can be brought to the freeholders. My understanding that we are interested in solely housing U.S. Marshals.
Yeah, let me just make it clear if I may. That's absolutely the case. We have no intention whatsoever of housing ICE detainees. This is strictly with the U.S. Marshal Service for non-ICE detainees.
If I'm correct, the reason you ended the ICE contract was because you didn't want to be held under the federal 287G program, and the amount or the extra money that you would, or extra expenses you would incur, and also the extra liability. If they come to the table and say you don't have to be under 287G, will you still consider having ICE detainees at Middlesex County Adult Corrections?
No.
Okay. Are the federal detention standards the same as ICE detention standards, and which would you consider a higher standard?
They're just different standards. Two different agencies, Department of Homeland Security and Department of Justice, they just create different standards. I wouldn't categorize one as higher than the other.
Okay. Are you aware that a Cuban man who was being held under a federal contract had died under Middlesex County's watch? Okay. Did you ever find a jail not to be in compliance with detention standards?
Some jails were not in compliance with the marshals or the ICE.
And what do you do when that happens? Do you make recommendations, or?
We make recommendations. We work with ICE. We work with the detention removal office, and work with the city to be brought to the.
Okay. I have a question, and it's of a kind of historical nature. When initially you had the ICE detainees come in, was that also under a marshal's contract as well?
I believe it was. I believe.
Initially, it was a marshal's contract, yes.
Did you, as soon as, when the marshal's contract was initially signed, was part of the agreement that ICE detainees would be in there, or no?
I don't recall.
Okay, so it is possible that in the future, a decision could be made without the freeholders' approval that ICE detainees could go into?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so it would be, so in the memorandum of agreement or the memorandum of, okay, it would be, specific language would be included that would say that ICE detainees would not be held at Middlesex County Adult?
That's correct.
Okay. Are there currently face-to-face contact visits at Middlesex County Adult Correctional Facility? Absolutely. Okay. And what are how are you able to get those contact visits? Do you have to be at the facility for a certain number of days? How many days?
You have to be charge-free for 90 days.
So for example, if you get written up by an officer, your 90 days starts again?
Right.
Okay.
But there is video visitation that occurs. Okay.
Right. There are certain standards that concern me, and certain standards that I think you should severely look into. And this is not in the ICE, this is in the federal ones. This is B18, detainees who enter.
Thank you, sir. Anyone else in the public?
Motion to close.
Need a second?
Second.
Motion to close the public portion by Deputy Director Rio, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. Does any freeholder have any resolution that they wish to remove from the consent agenda and vote on separately?
Yes, I do. 10828, Freeholder Director.
Anybody else? Mr. Kelso?
Yes, Freeholder Director, a motion would be in order to adopt a consent agenda consisting of resolution numbers 10-776 through 10-892, excluding resolution 10-868 to be held, resolutions 10-817 and 10-879 to be voided, and Resolution 10-828 to be voted upon separately.
I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. Roll call.
Freeholder Barrett.
Yes.
Freeholder Delina.
Yes.
Freeholder Polos.
Yes.
Freeholder Rios.
Yes.
Freeholder Scott.
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rafano.
Yes.
Now, Freeholder Director, would be appropriate to consider a resolution excluded by Freeholder Barrett, and that would be Resolution 10-828.
I need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rios, seconded by Freeholder Scott. Roll call.
Freeholder Barrett.
Present, not voting.
Freeholder Delina.
Yes.
Freeholder Polos.
Yes.
Freeholder Rios.
Yes.
Freeholder Scott.
Yes.
Freeholder Director Rafano.
Yes. At this point in time, I'd like to open the meeting to the floor. Anybody from the public? Remember, there's a 5-minute rule. Thank you.
Dan Cummings, 90 Townsend Street, New Brunswick, Middlesex County Coalition for Immigrants' Rights, Middlesex County First Friends. So the other, the things that I wanted you to pay special attention to were B18 detainees who enter the facility on prescription meds receive these meds in a timely manner. This is under B3. Detainees have access to regular dental cleanings after 1 year. I don't know if that's the case right now at Middlesex, is it? Do you have regular dental cleanings after a year? You run the facility, I was just asking. Special diets would be in section D3. This is just to ensure that detainees who are Muslim, detainees who are Jewish and observe certain dietary restrictions, that those detainees are allowed to observe those dietary restrictions, specifically during periods of fast, such as Ramadan. This is E3, detainee grievance forms. I don't know if the detainee or even for criminals there now, are they available on the floor without asking an officer for a grievance form? Absolutely. Okay. F5, clothes changed 3 times per week. Are clothes changed 3 times per week? Okay. Okay, just one more. There was a situation at Middlesex for a period of time where there were over 100 federal detainees who did not have a pillow to sleep on. So I think that would be something that you should look into. I guess that would be under bedding or something to that effect. So what does this audit actually entail?
We do both a financial audit and an operational audit to ensure that the facility meets the standards that the marshals require. And we look at the financials associated with the facility and determine the costs.
Okay, so the operational part is where you would go to the standards? Or do you even, yes?
We do.
Okay. Do you actually come to the facility or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So the financials you'd be trying to find out, it seems that there's an estimation that there could be up to $5 million in added revenue for the county. So your estimation would be whether it would be worth it for the county with the cost incurred by bringing these detainees in.
Yes, we do an analysis under what is called only circular 87.
Mm-hmm.
We come up with a jail operating expense analysis in which we look at what is allowable and allocable costs that are attached to the facility and to the detainee to determine what the putting rate is.
Okay. I guess my last question would be what other Freeholder Scott had mentioned that there were other facilities in New Jersey that you had negotiated on behalf of?
I have not negotiated on behalf of other facilities in New Jersey. I have negotiated for a number of states across the United States.
For states or for counties?
Counties.
Oh, for counties. Okay. Thank you, and I look forward to having that memorandum of agreement hopefully coming up for a vote, and if it's not available to the public, we'll try to pursue Oprah to get access to that. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else in the public?
Motion to close.
Second.
Motion by Freeholder Deputy Director Rio, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it. I need a motion to adjourn this meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Deputy Director Rio, seconded by Freeholder Barrett. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Meeting adjourned.